Good night, good night, good night, good night to all my viewers and subscriber whenever you come on. Yes, good night. Walkathon TV is now live. Okay, good night, good night, good night. How are you all doing? I hope you're all fine. I am giving thanks because I am in good health and I am in my right mind. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, and I hope it's the same with you all. I am waiting for anyone that is out there to join me on this live. Yes, good night, good night. Waiting for someone to join me on this chat. Yes, I am happy, as I mentioned before, to be alive and well. So, come on, folks, join the live and let's chat. Tonight we would like to talk about our Jamaican economy. I strongly believe, based on what I have heard, I strongly believe that the government is lying to the citizens about the economy. I believe that they are in a recession. And whenever the UK is in a recession, they don't really hide it from their citizens. And what we are hoping for is just for a bounce back. But, going into this general election, you know, over the years, I have learned that when it comes to an election in certain countries, that you don't get the truth from those in power or some who are seeking to get the job. You don't really get the truth. And, I am very much taken aback because of what, this present administration is doing. And when I see the Prime Minister coming out with a smiling face to really lie to the people, you know, it doesn't really look good internationally. Because, Jamaica, I want you to know that whatever is going on in Jamaica is on the international scene. We are seeing it. The other countries, they are seeing it. Yes, they are watching. And, there are so many things taking place. But you would be wondering, why doesn't the US government or the British government or whosoever, why don't they intervene? But no, it doesn't work like that. You have to put in a complaint. If you want the FBI or whichever agencies to help with any investigation or anything, you have to engage with them. You have to complain for them to get involved. And right now, I can tell you that Jamaica is in a very serious condition. Why is the government trying to hide it? It's because they are in an election year. And if they should tell you the truth, it would affect them going into the election. So come on, guys. Come on, join the live. And let's discuss what's going on in our country. Maybe we might be able to give the government some solution as well as the opposition. So, yes, guys, come on, let's go. Yes, greetings, Gossip Doc. Greetings. Thank you for joining the live. And how are you doing, Gossip Doc? It's been quite a while. So, yes, guys, so far I have one person in the chat, and I would like to hear from others. So, please join the live. I did not actually schedule this live, so many of my viewers probably wouldn't know about this live, because I was not able to, I am not able to go live yet on my mobile. So I am going live on my laptop. And the last time I scheduled a live, you know, it took me about 3/4 of an hour trying to get engaged with my viewers, and I was unable to. And when I managed to reschedule a live and go live, everyone was gone. So what I did tonight, I just go live without a schedule. And as I said before, thank you, Gossip Duck, for joining this live chat. And since you are the only one on the live so far, do you have any question for Wakatan TV? Yes, Gossip Duck, do you have any question? I think maybe you are in your, you might be driving or something. Thank you, DNG. God is good, for joining the live. Greetings, my brother. Greetings. Okay, Gossip Doc is asking about what do I think about crime in Jamaica. Well, what I do think about crime in Jamaica is I believe, remember what I'm saying here now, is that I believe that the government doesn't really have a crime plan. I don't see them with any strategy or anything trying to ease the burden of crime on the nation. Because, I can say this because they are in power approximately 9 years now. I remember when the Prime Minister, the now Prime Minister, when he was in opposition, he come up with so much ideas, you know, that he was gonna fight corruption, and we could sleep with our windows and door open. There was all these promises, and approximately 9 years after, we can't see that. Think about it this way. You migrate to America, England, wherever, and you work hard in whatever the country is that you go. You build a dream house in Jamaica. Now you have retired and you would like to go and spend the rest of your life in your country of birth. but because of the way our crime is doing in the country, you are afraid to go back. Why are you afraid to go back? You have seen a lot of people return and they are no more. Yes, we have seen those things. Now, if they had put in place things to curb the crime, then Jamaica would be a better place. Some people see Jamaica as the best place on earth. I see it that way. Before I leave Jamaica and while I am here and when I go back, I enjoy my time there. I enjoy the food. I enjoy being around my people, because living here in this country, it's much different. Why? Because here you just go to work, and when you finish work, you go home. You go indoors, you watch telly until you fall asleep. I'm not saying that there's raving and all those things, but remember the culture difference. So if what they are doing is not a part of your culture, you're not going to enjoy it. So I am thinking that away from what they call the sozo, there is no crime plan in Jamaica. So it's not gonna get any better. Not until they have a crime plan. Not until they have a commissioner of police who has been in the force from the junior stage till they get to the senior position. People who have experience in what crime is all about. Until you have someone like that as the commissioner of police, until you have someone like that as the minister of security, then Jamaica will be in that same position with crime and violence out of hand. Yes, my people, that is how it is. So, thank you, Gossip Doc, for your question. And I am putting a question to you now, Gossip Doc. What do you think about the crime and violence in Jamaica? While I'm waiting for Gossip Doc to, tell us about what he think, let me take the time to ask my viewers and my subscribers to become a member of my channel. Become a member of Wakatan TV. It's easy. Besides notification bell, you can see where they put the word join. Just click on it, follow the instruction, and you becomes a member. And guys, in my videos, you will always hear me asking for you to help us to get to 1,000 subscribers, because it is every YouTuber's dream to get to 1,000 subscribers. And I'll be always be asking for you, my viewers, to help me to get to that milestone. And I am getting there anyway. And I thank everyone who has subscribed. I am thanking everyone who is watching and supporting the channel. Yes, thank you all for your support. I am still waiting. I did mention that I did not schedule this live, but I know that my subscribers and my viewers will be viewing afterwards. But whosoever is available, I am asking you to join us. You know, Walkathon TV is on a mission, and that mission is to help to save Jamaica, to make Jamaica a better place for all. You know, sometimes some people might go in the comment section and they say a lot of things because we are here and we are not there. Yeah, but that is how it is. We are here and we are looking on and we are seeing what's going on there. And if everything was all right in Jamaica, then all of us vloggers would have to find something else to talk about. But every day that you wake up and you go on the media and you look at what the Gleaner is reporting, what the Observer is reporting, CVM, TVJ, it is not looking good, my people. And that is the reason why I am telling you that Walkathon TV was called to action to help to save Jamaica, the land where we all love. Okay, so welcome, Jam Carib TV. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me on this live. Yes, thank you for joining this live. And good night again. DNG, God is good. Thank you for joining the live. How are you doing? I hope all is well with you. And thank you, Sister J, Cuisine and Lifestyle. Greetings, my sister. Thank you for joining the live. And how are you doing? And tonight, you know, I am talking about our economy, crime and violence is like a COVID-19 to Jamaica. You know, crime and violence is preventing our country from growing. And my question, the question that I am asking is the Prime Minister, is the administration, is the government, are they telling the citizens the truth about our economy? Some people might be saying, oh, you have buildings going up here and you have roads building here and all these things, so everything is good in the country. But it is not so. Why is it not so? Because of corruption. Corruption is preventing our country from being the place, the nice, beautiful Jamaica that it used to be. Corruption. And the worst part of it is the allegations against members of the government. It is not looking good internationally. Okay, Gossip Doc, I think you're saying to me now, that you answer my question or you ask a question. You did ask what I think about crime in Jamaica, and I think I did give an answer. And I am asking you, Gossip Doc, what do you think about crime in Jamaica? And once again, I am giving thanks for everyone who has joined this live tonight. It wasn't a scheduled one because at the moment I am not able to go live on my mobile phone. So I am using my laptop. And when I scheduled my first live sometime last week, I was not able to get onto that live when my viewers were on. By the time I rescheduled, everyone was gone. So I didn't bother to schedule a live, I just go live. So I am giving many, many thanks for all those who joined the live. Thank you, Sister J. Thank you very much. Yes, for getting. Yes, thank you very much. And I am still waiting to hear from Gossip Doc. What do you think, Gossip Doc, about crime in Jamaica? At the moment, some people might believe that we are hard on the government, you know, as if the government are not performing or they are not doing anything. It is not about what the government is doing or not doing. Why Walkerton TV said that he's here to save Jamaica. It is all about the corruption. Our Prime Minister is under investigation for illicit enrichment. So, until they clear that mess up, then we will continue to press along for him to remove himself or for the electorate to move him, because this does not look good internationally. In any first world country like the United States, this country and others, if any member of government is accused or found to be involved in any form of corruption, then you know that they will remove that person. So Jamaica is no exempt. We need a country that is free of corruption, because as you always hear, when the head of the stream is dirty, then the whole stream is dirty. So then crime and violence will be high. Then the people of the country will suffer because of price increases, healthcare not good, education no good. All these things are so bad because of the crime. It's so bad because of the corruption. So that is one of the reasons why you will hear Walkerton TV saying that whenever you go behind the screen, when that election is due, vote for integrity. And I know that you, my viewers, understand what it means to vote for integrity. Integrity is a vote against corruption. It would help us to build more schools. It would help us to maintain our roads. It would help us to have a better healthcare system. And best of all, a good economy where everything would be affordable for all. Utility, food. Imagine we are here and sometimes we want to help our families out there by sending them some barrels of whatever food, clothes, or whatever. It is easy to do it here, but when it gets there, what problem these people have to face to collect these things? So we need a government to fix all these things in Jamaica. And I am wondering why, because the PJ Patterson, he did 3 terms. The people voted for him for 3 terms. He retired when he saw that he lost popularity because maybe if he had gone for a fourth term, he would have lost. But my viewers and my subscribers, have you seen in any of these countries that you managed to live in and have the experience of what, a government should do? Have you seen a prime minister or a president need 3 terms to fix what they have to fix in that country for the people to have a better life? No. After 9 years, I remember listening to a speech of our prime minister, and he's saying that the third term is for the people. What does he mean? Does anyone ever ask themselves, what does the prime minister mean by the third term belongs? He's going to give it to the people. What is there for him to give to them? Because this is just a promise that, this third term is for. So the first term and the second term, who was it for? What happened in those 2 terms, the first and the second term? Who was it for? And why is the third term now for us? And what are we going to be getting? So, as I mentioned, I am asking the question, is the prime minister or the government, are they telling the truth about the Jamaican economy? Because you have some economists saying that the country is in a recession and the growth has declined. And in recent days, I have heard one Omar Azan saying for the past 30 years, this is the worst he has ever seen the economy of Jamaica. So who is telling the truth? That is why the question is here tonight. Is Mr. Azan telling the truth, or is Prime Minister Holness telling the truth? Mr. Azan is not the only person. You have Ralston Hyman, who is one of our best economists. And he's been saying this for the past year or so, that our economy is not in a good state, while the government is saying that everything is good. So I'm asking the question, who are we supposed to believe? Well, looking on from where I am and what research I have done, I strongly believe that our economy is not healthy. Oh, thank you, 1986, for joining us. You have asked a very, very good question. How comes Jamaicans can't use their own beaches to relax and fish? Wow, a very, very good question. And thank you, Sister J, for this this comment. We have to pray for the country. Well, I can tell you, so many people have been praying. But this is the problem. You have some people who believe in corruption. And while you have those people who believe in corruption, they love corruption, and they support corruption. So while we are praying, and those people who love corruption, what if they are the majority? If they are the majority on election day, then you know what corruption stands. That's a problem for. I'll call you back later. Me and alive. I'm on a live, so I'll call you back. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I was saying that if the majority of the people in the country do support corruption, then you know what that means. It means that the people who doesn't like corruption will have to live with it. It is really not nice to live with corruption. So you know what? Some people who hate corruption and would like to see their country better, then they will not be going back when that time comes. It is also to answer the other question. For us, going to Jamaica, we would be able to access the beach because if there is a cost for entering that beach, we might be able to afford it. But the people who are living there, they can't afford it. And it's not a good sight for you living in your own country and you cannot access your own beaches. So, these are some of the many reasons why some people are not with this government. Okay, so DNG, Sister J is saying hi to you. Yes, my beautiful people, and for those who will be seeing the live after, I am asking you to remember to like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comment. And remember, I am asking you to join my channel, Walkathon TV. Just look beside the notification bell on your phone. You see join. Just click on it and follow the instructions. And I am also thanking each and every one of you who joined this live tonight. I hope soon and very soon I will be able to go live on my mobile, and then things would be much easier. Thank you, Feradan, for joining the live. And because you have just come on, we are here discussing the economy of Jamaica. Is the government, or let me rephrase it, is the Prime Minister telling the truth about the state of the economy of Jamaica? That is a question I am asking. And at the same time, I am giving my take on it. I strongly, I don't believe the economy of Jamaica is in a healthy state right now. One reason, because Jamaica is in a recession at the moment. Some people doesn't really understand what is a recession. So you can always talk about recession. They would never understand what it means. But it means that the country, is in a state that the economy has contracted. When something contract, it means that it's decreasing. So I think the economists, they assess the country's growth every quarter, meaning every 3 months. You have 4 quarters in a year. So one quarter would be like a 3 month span. And for the last 2 quarters, which would be maybe, I think, September to December and December to March, they have found that the economy has declined. Many, many things have declined that put us in a recession. And this person who is from the private sector, Omar Azan, his name is, he said that the Jamaican economy is in the worst state. For the past 30 years, he have never seen the Jamaican economy in this state. While the Prime Minister, with a smiling face, is saying that the country's economy is fit and healthy. It is fit and healthy, but for who? Because the people who are at the bottom of the ladder, they are not seeing, these things that they are talking about. Now we are in an election here. They come with their mouth full of sugar. They are giving away a lot of goodies. But how many people are getting these gifts that they are giving out? And most of these gifts are just promises. And promises that they have made from 2016 and 2020 is yet to be fulfilled. And yet still they are still coming with more promises. Why are they doing this? And why are the people listening to them? It's because they take the people for a fool. So I am saying to you now, my people, Jamaican people, wake up, wake up out of this dream. Wake up out of this. They have hypnotized the people. These people are like they're in a trance. And by the time they wake up, then the election would have come and gone. And then you are back to square one. Oppression, persecution, high price, utility bills gone through the roof. And there is nothing you can do. You have to wait for another 5 years. In another 5 years, these people can put together and buy the country, buy Jamaica and buy you people as well. So that is the reason why I am saying to you to wake up. I am not saying when the election is called, you should vote for this party or that party. No one has ever heard Walcott on TV saying that. I am always encouraging you guys to vote for integrity. Now, if there is anybody in Jamaica who doesn't know what integrity is, ask someone who knows. Check the dictionary. Check what is corruption. This government, this present government right now, they are into corruption up to, they are deep in corruption. Who is corruption benefiting right now? It is benefiting them. It is not benefiting the citizens. The people cannot work and buy a piece of land in their own country and build a house. Some people have to pay rent from the day them start to them grave. Some people can walk into the shop and buy a piece of mutton or oxtail. Them have to eat chicken back from day one to the grave. Is that a good sign? No, that's not a good sign. Everyone should be able to afford any and everything. Here in this country, you don't have a place where you can go and say, this is only for the rich. Everybody can go there. And this is what we want in Jamaica. We want everybody supposed to can go to the shop and buy a piece of oxtail or a piece of mutton. You don't want, some people can go and buy oxtail and some people have to buy chicken back and tin mackerel. Those days should be long gone. So, my people, Jamaican people, wake up. Wake up. And thanks for those who are just joining the live. Shortman and Little Dragon, big up yourself. Anthony Cole. Owen Bernard. Bless up yourself. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Shortman and Little Dragon. And give thanks for everybody who is joining the live. And I want you who are on the live viewing, on this chat to really understand that, I might have said it before, I am saying it again. Walkathon TV is not against Andrew Holness. Walkathon TV is not against the Jamaica Labour Party. Walkathon TV is against corruption. So now you understand. So if Andrew Holness is involved in corruption, you know what to do. If the Jamaica Labour Party is involved in corruption, then you know what to do, because that's what we are here about. We are about fighting against corruption in our country. We are about equal rights and justice for all in our country. When I step out and go through my door, it doesn't matter what time it is, I can walk freely up and down any street without any harassment. And you know what? The policeman or the policewoman, it doesn't have that thing in the waist that take life. No, they don't have that thing in the waist that take life. But yet still, they contain the crime and violence here. And let's say 10 years ago, when I did some research, it was 8 million people living in London alone. That was 10 years ago. So by now, it must be 10 million. And we are talking about a multicultural city, because you have nationalities from every country on the planet living in London, in this city. And I am telling you that the police doesn't carry the thing that take life, and they contain the crime. So this is what I am here to talk about tonight, my people. It is not about being against a government or a member of parliament or a prime minister. I am against corruption. Anybody living in Jamaica or in the diaspora and doesn't see the level of corruption that is taking place in Jamaica, I don't know what to say if they are not seeing it, because it is so blatant. And it is every day that you wake up, and when you check the news media, there is something new there for us to talk about. You have radio station out there campaigning when they should be doing what we are doing. We are not campaigning. We are fighting against corruption. But they are actually campaigning. And I am telling you guys that it is a bad thing. Jamaican economy, the Jamaican economy is not in a good state. You might be saying, how do you know that? Well, everything is documented. If you ask Google what was here before corruption, Google have an answer to give you. And if you ask Google what will be here after judgment, they will still give you an answer. You just have to ask that question. Google have an answer for it. And everything is documented. So whatever document we want, we can find it. We know where to go to find it. And when we find it, we come and we give it to you guys. And that is how it is. So once again, let me give thanks for those who joined this live tonight. And as we go along, things will get better because sooner or later, I will be able to go live on my mobile phone. I'll be able to schedule my live. So we will have more people in the chat. And I still give thanks for everyone who was here tonight on this live. Good evening and good afternoon. Thank you to all. It is night where I am. So I am saying good night. I hope this chat tonight was very informative. You know, some people able to get some information that they weren't getting. I was speaking to someone earlier from my WhatsApp, and the person was telling me, oh, buildings, roads, all these things was going on in Jamaica. But the question are they is that person able to go and drive on that road? Can he afford to pay the toll? Because last time I was in Jamaica and I was traveling from St. Thomas to Mandeville and I used that toll. And I am telling you, from St. Thomas to Mandeville, it cost me about 6,000 Jamaican dollars, and it could be more for the toll, because I think we passed about four. We drove through about four toll booths before we get to our destination, and it cost us about $6,000. So some people who are bragging, I am happy. I personally am happy for the road, but I was able to pay for it. But does the citizen of Jamaica, can they afford it? Imagine a person who is getting 15,000 for a week. That person have children. That person have utility bills, food and transportation back to work, and all of these things. Can those people afford to use those toll roads? No. Why aren't they fixing the community roads? We have to look at all these things. Thank you, Anthony Cole, for, yeah, okay. Okay, Anthony Cole from Crafton Park. Guys, let me tell you, Crafton Park is a cafe where I have breakfast. So tonight we have a UK viewer who is sharing information with us. Thank you, Anthony Cole, for being on this live. Yes. Okay. Ferodan, when again? Okay, well, I am getting to understand certain things, so I hope I will be able to schedule the next live. And when I schedule that live, we will have more people on the live because at least they would know a day or two before that live. Yes, Anthony Cole, I will be seeing you tomorrow. Give thanks for being here. And it is every country has their own problem. In Jamaica, Jamaica, because it doesn't matter how long we live in this country or in America or wherever, we always have to visit. And some of us, when we retire, we are planning to go back home. So every country have their own problems, but the problem that is plaguing Jamaica is corruption. In the UK here, there are problems for many people, but in the government, there is not there is no corruption as it is in Jamaica, because as soon as something surfaces, there is always a whistleblower to let it out, and there will always be an investigation, and that person have to step down, and if possible, might face prison time. But in Jamaica, it's not like that, and that's what we want to change. We want our citizens to vote for policies to better our country. We want our citizens to stop vote for rum and boom. We want our citizens to stop vote for a $5,000, because after they receive all these gifts, those politicians are going to be there for another 5 years. So wherever the suffering begins, the struggling, the oppression, the persecution, it's going to be there for another 5 years. There is no law put in place that when these people are not performing, you can impeach them. And they did promise to have an impeachment bill. But when they found out how sweet power is, no, they can't put that impeachment bill in there, because a lot of them would have been gone. They wouldn't have been there for these 9 years that they are there. Yes. Okay, Anthony Cole. Yes, this country is not a place any drugs and the biggest problem we have. Yeah. Yes. Well, that is true, because a lot of our people from the Caribbean, when they come, that's the fastest way for them to get rich, to get into the drugs thing. But what we are really saying here, Anthony, in Jamaica, there are guns, lots of illegal guns. People die more than the way people die in this country. Remember, When someone dies in this country, it might be a stabbing. And it is not every day or every week or every month. But in Jamaica, it's every day, every week, every month, right through the year. Someone died from the gun. Someone is being robbed. These are everyday activities. And yes, there are drugs and all these things just the same. But I still have to give thumbs up for what the government have done in this country. Because like I said, I can go anywhere in my community, any time of the night, any time of the day. No one to harass me or anything like that. Yes, it is very sad. Very, very sad. Because I grew up in a community by the, Jerusalem community. That's where I grew up. I went to school in Kingston. And many times I go to Jamaica. I don't go to look for my friends there. Many times I go to Jamaica, I don't go to look for my friends who I went to school with. And I'm talking about those who are alive, because many are not here anymore because of corruption. The price of a gun is a couple $100,000. How comes these people who doesn't even have a job, how do they afford to buy these guns? So these are some of the issues that is plaguing Jamaica, because the economy that they are bragging about is good, is not really good. Because if everyone was getting what, they vote for someone to represent them, and these people are representing themselves. They are not representing the people. And that is what we are asking for. In this election, vote for integrity. Check your dictionary, find out what is integrity. Give it a try, folks. Look what has happened to Jamaica when you collect $5,000 to vote on election day. Look what happened to Jamaica when you vote for a special. Look what happened to Jamaica when you vote for 50 chicken. Yes, you might be, some people are lucky. They might get that 50 chicken and multiply that 50 chicken, but how many people can do what, should be done? Okay. Yes, Anthony Cole. The weather in Jamaica is very good. We only have summer in Jamaica. We don't have winter. The only Jamaican people who know what winter is are the people that come here, are the people that go to Europe, America, Canada. Those people know what winter is. But the people who live in Jamaica, who never leave Jamaica, they don't know. what winter really is. It is just summer all year round. And Jamaica, in my own opinion, is the best place on earth. If we put crime and violence aside, Jamaica is the best place on the planet. So, once again, I am giving thanks to everyone who joined this live tonight. And for those who will view this live later on, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Walkerton TV. It is every YouTuber's dream to get to 1K subscribers. So help me to get there. Yes, guys. And thank you all for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Good night, good evening, good afternoon. So we have come to the end of this live chat for tonight. Thank you for watching. See you soon. And before I go, let me big up some real patriotic and hard-working vloggers. Big up Reason with Rottigan. Big up Wayne Lonesome. Aromatic Realistic TV. Big up yourself. Jamaican Carlos. Make we talk with Jeffrey Tavares. Out of the Press. And Isabel Rose. Live with Jennifer J.M. Big up yourself. Guys, you can also go over to their channel and watch them and let them know that it's Walkerton TV send you. And also let me big up Mount Lebanon and my place that. Big up yourself, Mount Lebanon. Cedar Valley, big up. Trinityville, Somerset. Big up yourself. Georgie, Moffat, Danvers Pen, Seaford, Marant Bay. Big up the whole of Jamaica. Big up D&G, God is good. Big up Real Bada Cat. Big up Sister J, Cuisine and Lifestyle. Big up Sharpman and Little Dragon. Big up Jam Carry TV. Yes, so give thanks again to each and every one. Walkerton TV out. See you in the next one.